By the end of this segment, you should understand the reasons and best practices for copying work papers and how to copy and paste work papers from one binder to another. Copying work papers from one binder to another is an efficient way to add work papers to a binder for the first time. Examples of when you would use this feature include setting up binders the first year your firm uses Knowledge Coach and setting up a new client. As a best practice, a firm typically creates a master binder before the firm-wide rollout that includes the following: the work papers the firm wants to include in every binder, the work paper roll-forward settings, pre-populated answers, and work paper customizations. It's also important to ensure that binders are as consistent as possible, as consistency breeds efficiency in any new software implementation and firm-wide rollout. The level of customization in a binder may depend on the firm's client base, and the industries in which the firm operates. For more information about creating a master binder and templates, see the Creating a Master Binder segment. To copy work papers, open the master binder and the rolled forward binder from prior year with no Knowledge Coach work papers. We'll call this the destination binder. Right-click on any related work paper in the master binder. An easy one to remember is AUD 100, the tailoring question work paper. Select Copy. What's happening is all of the related work papers are getting copied along with this work paper. Now let's go to our destination binder. Right-click on any tab and select Paste. You'll get a notification to close the Knowledge Coach work papers. We've already done that. You'll also have the option to keep answers and customizations. Note that the work paper properties are maintained as well. Click OK, and the related work papers will be added to the binder. Independent work papers would be copied one by one. A couple of other things to note when copying from a master binder. Even though your firm may pre-populate for efficiency, the auditor is still responsible for reviewing pre-populated answers and customizations for relevance. If you're not certain, you may want to check with your Knowledge Coach committee to learn about the firm's customizations in the master binder. Ideally, that master binder is a shining example of the firm's best practices. One final note about copying and pasting Knowledge Coach work papers. If you already have quite a few Knowledge Coach work papers in your binder, for example, foundation work papers and other audit programs, and you just want to copy one audit program, for example, and in this example, we'll go ahead and just use the cash audit program. The process is very similar. You would go to your master binder, or any other binder where you want to copy a work paper. Right-click on that work paper and choose Copy. Go to the destination binder, right-click, and choose Paste. Now, since an audit program is a related work paper, Knowledge Coach is going to try to paste the other related work papers with it. However, since we can't duplicate certain work papers in a Knowledge Coach binder, we're going to get this message that tells us we can't insert certain work papers into the binder. And that's okay. We can go ahead and click Skip and Continue and add the cash audit program separately. On an additional note, other work papers that can be duplicated in a binder may try to come over with that cash audit program. You can send those to the Unfiled Work Papers section and delete them if that happens. Your key takeaways are: copying work papers from a master binder into a new binder is the quickest way to add work papers to a binder for the first time. Make sure your firm builds in as many customizations as deemed reasonable in the master binder. And finally, programs and checklists should still be analyzed for relevance after pasting. For more information on copying work papers, visit our support site, your Knowledge Coach training materials, or the Knowledge Coach user guide or help menu located in Engagement.